this past year feels like 3 or 4 years of stuff packed into one.
True.
To be honest, I'll lead with some I don't know, I guess like self promotion for LCI. I'm really thankful for these. These are awesome. So,
The new
and
rocks classes.
I was able to use these as not only Christmas presents for a couple people, but also as a excuse to tell people like now that I have these and my liquor cabinet's empty, you guys know what to get me for Christmas. So,
Ah.
which back now my liquor cabinet is overflowing because everyone got me alcohol for Christmas, and I feel like an alcoholic. So
Oh no.
6 months from now, I might need an intervention. Just putting that out there. Check in
I'll
with me,
mark a
make sure.
reminder.
Um, on a more serious note, being part of the of LCI over the last couple of years, and we talked about this, Norm, on the recent live stream we did. Um, it's been really helpful to kind of like propel what I do instead of like being isolated and alone. It's kind of like giving me a sense of like I'm part of this bigger thing, right? And we're all part of like I guess the church and the liberty movement, but LCI is just this really nice sort of like coalescence of both of those things in a very synergistic way that just kind of like it creates this sort of like feedback loop of Christian liberty synergy that has made it really useful for me to like be able to branch out more and like do things that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. I think the biggest thing, and I know Alex could, probably talk about this too, is engaging with Christian nationalists and with those in the sort of like, right wing conservative space, and doing some debates and conversations, interviews with them to try to like understand their worldview more. Like, I mean, because like we've like read things they've written, but then like in a conversation to hear what they have to say and to be able to then represent our worldview and to share not only the gospel, but then share how the gospel then impacts our view of governance, our view of human liberty, of free markets. And so in all those interactions, it's like I can look back and nitpick my performance and all those things, but I know that and my hope and my prayer and my belief is that through those interactions, I was able to plant little seeds, little truth bombs in the minds and hearts of the many people who tuned in, and I hope that those bear fruit down the road for the kingdom of God, and that's really like beyond just being able to produce a podcast and engage. In conversations about liberty, the fact that I'm able to, represent gospel truths to a wider audience through being part of LCI this past year has been really special, really encouraging. I've had a lot of positive feedback. Uh, as my following has grown through LCI, people reaching out to me, privately and just like expressing gratitude for what we're doing, and what I'm doing. And so, yeah, it's just really nice, and I'm just really excited to hopefully continue to build on that momentum next year as well. So I think that's what I'm the most thankful for.